Welcome to third grade. Here in third grade, we try to make the world more amazing. I'll introduce myself. I am Mr. Clark. I am teaching third grade this year at Pearl Prep. I was teaching in China for the last 9 years, and here's a few pictures of my students in China, just having a wonderful day out in the snow. We get all 4 seasons. Here's my class again on a field trip as we went out to discover some of the ancient things around the city of Xi'an. This is my classroom. We did break up into centers and ran it like an American classroom. It was wonderful to get all 4 seasons while I was in China. This is my apartment complex. There was probably about between 8,000 to 13,000 people who lived in my apartment complex, and it wasn't very large, but we were kind of packed in there, and it was great. I had a wonderful apartment. These are my students checking out the Surfer of the Week in the classroom. I am married. I've been married for 1 year now, and here's my beautiful wife. We actually just came to America to visit and got stuck here because of the coronavirus. So we actually came in on December 24th, 2019, and have been here ever since. We had to cancel our flight tickets back on February 6th of 2020, and so make the best of it. And really been blessed because I was offered this job here at Pearl, and I was so happy to come back and work in the States and work here. This is from the office. As you can see, the messages that the office has sent. Hopefully, as we start to get into the new semester, everything will be much smoother as we go along. Here is my contact information. If you need to reach me, you can see that I am pclark@pearlprep.org, or the best way to reach me is through the Remind app and phone number if you need it. Please check the paperwork. Make sure that inside your packet there should be several papers for you to look at and sign. Make sure we have the correct allergy medications and asthma medications for your child. Just had a child today who wanted to go to the office to take his allergy medicine, and it was unavailable. He had his EpiPen, but no allergy medication, which he thought would be there. So just make sure everything's up to date for your child so that if anything happens here at school, we have the ability to take care of that. General announcements, birthday treats. We want no main dishes like pizza or sandwiches brought to school. Everything needs to be pre-packaged for your child's birthday. School pictures are September 16th, so be ready for those. Make sure those haircuts are done and those school clothes are stylish. Honors electives will start September 10th. A list should go home if you haven't chosen your class yet. And there you have the code for the front gate, pound 9520. Homework should be about 50 minutes. That includes the reading part. If it goes over that, please let me know so that we can adjust according to each child that's in the class. We want to make sure that you're also reading 1 hour each week. If you do not, that counts as a missed homework. So please be sure to read 1 hour. Homework grades: 0 misses, A+, 1 miss, A, 2 misses, A-, 3 misses, B+, and so on and so forth. Homework's due at the beginning of the school. Please, parents, make sure that your children are bringing the homework back. Already, I've had several students tell me they have not brought back the homework on the day in which it is due. So please be sure to bring that back. Read at least 1 hour a week on your own for reading homework, and I would suggest another hour for the reading incentive. So on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 20 minutes each time. that takes care of your homework. And then Thursday, Friday, Saturday takes care of your reading incentive. And if I were you, I would have your child also read on Sundays. If you can get them into a great book, chapter book, please no magazines or comics, as well as please sign the homework planner. Use pen when you sign. That way I know that your child is reading how they should. We do in-class reading, I should say, and it's whole class or small groups, and we work primarily at a table in the back of the classroom called the teacher table. We also have quizzes, chapter worksheets, response papers from those readings, and we're introducing the students to nonfiction articles. That way they can begin to comprehend, discuss, and be able to give their opinion about a reading. We're really trying to promote critical thinking as far as the reading goes, and also get them thinking, where is this author going with this article or fiction book, whichever one. Math. The math is the My Math book. It is an orange math book. Tests will be given about every 2 weeks or so, depending on how well we are getting through the material. They do need to work on those multiplication facts, and we will have a test every Thursday for those multiplication facts. Passing your multiplication equals Burger King, and passing your division equals In-N-Out. So please be sure that your children are able to handle their multiplication facts. We will send home a time test. It's about 1 minute long, and when they finish, 1 minute has gone off, please circle the last problem that they were on when the timer went off. I believe we are using Khan Academy this year. This week we are assessing every student's mathematical skill. That way we can get them into the proper mathematical level. It replaces Freckle Math and Accelerated Math, and Khan Academy will help each child learn at their pace. What we're looking for out of this is each child's individual improvement throughout the trimester and throughout the school year. The writing we do have, we're really trying to promote that critical thinking in the writing as well. And so we're using the 6+1 writing traits. Here is an example of some of those traits. We're wanting to get the kids focused on ideas, organization, their own voice, word choice, sentence fluency, the conventions of how you write, and the presentation. They will be asked to stand up in front of the class and present some of their writings throughout the year. In computer class, we will learn how to work and create a spreadsheet on Excel, as well as create our brochures on our Famous People report. Social studies is studied through the Studies Weekly program, and each week one of these will come home to your child so that you can also take a look and see how things are going in social studies. We are learning about geography and map skills. Famous People, paper figurines is how we're going to produce our famous people. Reports are done in class, and if we have time this school year, would love to jump into a Native American report. Science, we are beginning to learn the scientific method and learn how to inquire and investigate. We do have exams based off the material that we are studying in class. You will have a study guide that comes home for science as well as social studies, and it will usually come home a week before the test. So you have plenty of preparation time to get your child ready for the exam. First trimester, we're studying life and ecosystems. Second trimester, dots and coding. And third trimester, geology science camp. That one's a big one. We're going to travel up to Mount Care Youth League and have ourselves a wonderful time really getting down to the nitty-gritty in nature and science, and just be real hands-on about it. looking forward to that trip. Spelling. As you know, a spelling test has already taken place, and it should have come home in the packets, which come home on Tuesdays. And it's Words Their Way sort list. Make sure that that book, if it's kept at home, comes back to school. A couple of students are missing the book this week. Look at your academic planner for the list of words if your child forgets it. It is also written down there. And Thursday nights are a practice test that is given by your parent or an older sibling or a babysitter or anyone else who is over the age of 12 and can read the words and sign it, initial it, give some sort of message back to me letting me know that your child took a practice test on Thursday night. This is super important. So please, all tests are given on Fridays unless there's a holiday. Thank you. Our discipline and reward system, we give out tickets in third grade, and on Fridays we have raffles, and periodically we have an auction throughout the year. If they get in trouble, it is 5 minutes missing out on their activity time during whatever part or portion of the day that is in there. We really try to adjust the punishment so that some children behave better when they have to sit out 5 minutes. Other children behave better when they have extra homework. So just letting them kind of marinate on that and understand that, hey, it's up to me, it's up to what I'm doing. Communication envelopes are sent home on Tuesdays and they're due back on Wednesdays. So please sign the outside of the envelope. Inside you'll see things like test papers, office papers, progress reports, and report cards. These items should be signed and returned, especially the test, making sure that I know you saw it. This year we will try and do field trips. We want to make sure that everyone is safe and well, and we've got a couple planned that I hope go really well. One of them being whale watching. Hope that that goes excellent for everyone. Chaperones, if you do sign up to go on a field trip and accompany us, you will have to drive your own car. I know it's a little bit different than in the past, but due to COVID issues and wanting to keep everyone safe, including yourselves, we'd like you to drive your own car and meet us at the destination. Google Classroom will be implemented this year as a tool, and hopefully we plan to roll that out in the next couple of weeks. And at the very end, if you have some Clorox wipes that you'd like to donate to the class, that'd be wonderful. Thank you again for your time. If you do have any questions, remember on the Remind app or an email, you can send to me and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Looking forward to a wonderful year with your children, and so far I've loved every moment with them. Thanks again, and have a wonderful year yourselves. Stay safe.